Imagine a world without fire, the chilling cold, the uncooked food. Now journey back to approximately 1.7 million years ago, when humankind first discovered fire. This was no small feat. Fire became not just a source of warmth, but a beacon in the dark, a weapon against predators and the cold alike. It transformed our diet, allowing us to cook food, making it easier to digest and unlocking new nutrients. But how did we stumble upon this game-changing discovery? Theories abound, from natural wildfires to the deliberate striking of rocks to create sparks. Yet regardless of how it happened, the mastery of fire was undoubtedly a turning point in our evolutionary story. It allowed us to step out of the shadows, to conquer the night, and to change our world forever. With fire, humans began to cook food, forge tools, and ward off predators, truly a spark that ignited human civilization. Fast forward to 753 BC, the birth of a city that would become an empire, Rome. Picture this, twin brothers Romulus and Remus, abandoned and raised by a she-wolf, destined to lay the foundations of a great city. This legend, as captivating as it is, isn't just a bedtime story, it's the mythical origin of Rome. Romulus and Remus, after surviving their tumultuous infancy, decided to establish a city. However, a dispute over the city's location resulted in Romulus killing his brother. Thus, Rome got its name and its first king. Over time, the monarchy fell out of favor, replaced by a republic, a government by the people. But Rome wasn't done evolving. The republic eventually transformed into an empire, governing vast territories across Europe, Africa, and Asia. These transitions didn't just happen overnight. They were the result of centuries of political maneuvering, warfare, social changes, and cultural evolution. From a humble city to a sprawling empire, Rome left an indelible mark on the course of history. Now let's move to Athens, Greece, 508 BC, where the concept of democracy was born. It was here that a man named Cleisthenes, often hailed as the father of Athenian democracy, introduced a radical notion. He proposed that power should not rest in the hands of the few, but in the hands of the many. The idea was revolutionary, a system where every citizen had a voice, where each person could contribute to the decision-making process. This was a stark contrast to the prevailing systems of monarchy and oligarchy. The concept of democracy was initially met with skepticism and resistance, yet it gradually gained acceptance. This new form of governance, as imperfect as it was, set a precedent for future societies. It influenced the formation of governments around the world, shaping the way we understand and practice politics today. While imperfect, Athenian democracy was a revolutionary idea that shapes our societies even today. In 1347, an invisible killer arrived in Europe, changing the course of history, the Black Death. This merciless plague left no corner untouched as it swept through villages, towns, and cities, leaving devastation in its wake. Imagine, if you will, an unseen enemy causing fever, chills, and agonizing pain, ultimately leading to an almost certain death. The Black Death didn't discriminate, taking the lives of both the young and the old, the rich and the poor. It's estimated that in just 5 years, it wiped out about a third of Europe's population. Yet in the face of such horror, humanity showed its resilience. The societal change triggered by the Black Death was remarkable. With a reduced workforce, laborers found themselves in a stronger bargaining position, leading to an improved standard of living for many. This shift in power dynamics played a crucial role in ending feudalism, paving the way for the Renaissance. In the face of immense tragedy, the Black Death reshaped Europe, setting the stage for the Renaissance. 1492, a year that marked the world forever when Christopher Columbus set foot on the New World. Born in Genoa, Italy, Columbus was an ambitious explorer, driven by the lure of spices, gold, and the desire to find a shorter route to Asia. Yet, his journey, funded by the Spanish monarchy, led him to land unknown to Europeans. Columbus's voyage was far from smooth sailing. Battling treacherous seas, dwindling supplies, and a crew on the brink of mutiny, he persevered, and on October 12th, his relentless determination paid off. The arrival of Columbus in the New World sparked an era of exploration and colonization, forever altering the course of human history. Old World met New World, leading to a cultural exchange, as well as conflict and conquest. The discovery of the New World opened up a new chapter in human history, filled with opportunity, conflict, and transformation. Jumping to the 18th century, the world was about to undergo a radical transformation. the Industrial Revolution. This era was a dramatic shift from handmade crafts to machine-aided production, forever changing how people lived and worked. Steam power, the spinning jenny, the power loom, and the steam engine. These were not just inventions, but catalysts of unprecedented change. The revolution began in Britain, spreading like wildfire across Europe and eventually reaching the shores of America. It not only changed the face of industry, but reshaped society itself. People flocked from rural areas to bustling cities, seeking work in newly sprung factories. It was a time of profound societal changes, giving rise to the working class and shifting the power dynamics of the world. The effects of the Industrial Revolution were far-reaching, influencing everything from transportation to communication, and even our diets. The Industrial Revolution, for better or worse, propelled humanity into the modern era. 1939. A dark cloud loomed over the world, marking the beginning of the deadliest conflict in human history, World War II. This 6-year-long struggle saw the globe split into two opposing factions, the Allies and the Axis. The war was a stage for influential figures, the likes of Winston Churchill, Adolf Hitler, and Franklin D. Roosevelt. Their decisions, for better or worse, shaped the course of the conflict and the world thereafter. World War II was a theater of innovation and destruction, with advancements in technology and weaponry resulting in an unprecedented scale of devastation, the Holocaust being the most tragic instance. The war culminated in the dropping of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, forcing Japan's surrender and signaling the dawn of the nuclear age. World War II not only reshaped the world map, but also left an enduring legacy on global politics and culture. In 1969, humanity took a giant leap, the moon landing. Amid the backdrop of the Cold War, a fierce competition unfurled between two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. This was the space race, a series of firsts that pushed the boundaries of what was technologically possible. In the heat of this race, the Apollo 11 mission was born. The mission was a testament to human ingenuity and courage. It was a journey of more than 200,000 miles, culminating in Neil Armstrong's historic words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The significance of this moment was monumental. For the first time, humans had set foot on an extraterrestrial body. This feat not only marked a victory in the space race, but also expanded our understanding of the universe. The moon landing, a testament to human ingenuity and determination, forever expanded our horizons. 1989. A wall crumbles, and with it, an era ends. The fall of the Berlin Wall. It was more than just a physical barrier. It was the embodiment of the ideological divide that had cleaved the world into two blocks for nearly half a century. Its construction in 1961 was a stark manifestation of the Cold War tensions, a concrete divide slicing through the heart of Berlin, separating families and friends. But as the years wore on, a wind of change began to blow across the globe. Dissatisfaction grew within the East, leading to a series of peaceful protests. The pressure mounted, and finally, on a chilly November night, the seemingly impregnable wall fell, swept away by the collective yearning for freedom. Euphoria swept the city, as people from both sides clambered onto the wall, chipping away at the symbol of their separation. The fall of the Berlin Wall marked the end of the Cold War, symbolizing a new era of freedom and reunification. Entering the 21st century, a new revolution was underway, the digital revolution. This era was marked by the rapid advancement of technology, giving birth to the internet, the World Wide Web, an interconnected network that has since become an integral part of our daily lives. Meanwhile, in the palm of our hands, smartphones were emerging, transforming the way we communicate, work, play, and learn. These pocket-sized powerhouses have brought the whole world to our fingertips, making information and communication accessible like never before. The impact of the digital revolution has been transformative, reshaping industries, economies, and societies at an unprecedented pace. It has altered the way we interact, the way we think, and even the way we perceive reality. We've seen revolutions before, but none quite like this. The digital revolution continues to shape our world, making it smaller and more connected than ever before. What history will we make next?